Good morning, all of you. Good morning, ma'am. So, first of all, I'll give my compliments to CEO office, CEO ma'am, and TC Mahavar sir, Director Administrative Academy, for holding such a wonderful workshop for next 2 days. I'm sure you will be benefited out of this workshop because a lot of dignitaries from the ECI who are expert in different fields will be coming here. So मुझे मैडम ने कहा था कि ओवरऑल पहले कमीशन का जो फोकस एरियाज है उसको थोड़ा सा कवर करना है एंड आफ्टर दैट आई विल बी टेकिंग माय प्रेजेंटेशन ऑन स्वीप व्हाट आर द एक्टिविटीज दोज आर एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम योर साइड, वो सारी चीज़ें कवर करूँगा. So we say, as everybody is aware, that Election Commission of India has been given a mandate to conduct free and fair elections. And as DOs, ROs, I think you are the people who are responsible for what ECI is today. What is his brand name or what is his identity in front of the people, or for that matter, internationally, globally. We say we are the world's biggest democracy, and we proudly actually say ECI is the body which conducts the most complex elections in the world. But I think it is the officers like you who are on the field who carries out this responsibility so nicely and who have been doing their job so sincerely for last 7 decades that we are where we are today. So we are very proud to have you all here because you will be having a wonderful experience for next 3-4 months. I think, if I'm not wrong, ma'am, election is the only period where you will be having a complete freedom and no intervention from any of the organization except for whatever the guidelines and instructions which are there from ECI. So you really can exercise your administrative powers in a completely free, fair and independent manner, which is otherwise, I think, is not possible. But during election period, you can actually implement whatever you want to for the smooth conduct of elections. So, while conducting election, ECI always supports their officers, even if there are few mistakes, but if the mistakes are bona fide. But अगर कोई मैलाफाइड मिस्टेक होता है तो फिर ECI अपने भी ऑफिशियल्स को इवन विद इन द ECI ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किसी को नहीं बख्शता. May it be observers, may it be we all of us in ECI, or may it be the DOs or the SPs or anybody at the district level. So when the mistake is bona fide, it will go to any extent to support the officer. But if it is a malified mistake, then ECI doesn't protect anyone. And I'm sure you must be aware of it because many of you must have conducted elections earlier also. So because for us, the integrity of ECI and its electoral process is of utmost importance. Nothing comes beyond that. And because of this only, I think Election Commission of India is one body which is leading the democracy cohort globally on the topic of electoral integrity. So that is why it gives a lot of focus on the processes, the methodology or the overall election conduct. So in order to smoothen the entire electoral process, I think this is one of those rarest bodies, or I don't see any other institution in Government of India where such every detail has been codified to the last extent so that there is no gray area and there is no possibility of any mistake while conducting an election. हर चीज़ बहुत अच्छे से ECI ने कोडिफाई कर रखी है, एंड अभी रिसेंटली बहुत सारे नए मैनुअल्स एंड ऑल दीज सर्कुलर्स एंड एवरीथिंग हैज़ बीन modified, and you will be getting all new copies of that. Most of the soft copies you must have received it by now. Most of the content is already being uploaded, which is being modified so that कहीं पे भी कोई ग्रे एरिया न रहे, क्योंकि पास्ट में ऐसा हुआ है कि देर आर फ्यू इंस्टेंसेस जहाँ पे डिफरेंट सर्कुलर्स को लोगों ने रेफ़र किया था. किसी ने 2011 के सर्कुलर को रेफ़र किया, किसी ने 2017 के सर्कुलर्स को रेफ़र किया, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट लॉट ऑफ confusion happened at the ground level. So to avoid all these confusions in the elections, ECI has come up with the modified circulars, and they have uploaded all these circulars and everything compendium on their website, and even the soft copy and every other details you'll be receiving from the CEO office. So now, as we are aware, or you have been undertaking the special summary revision activity, and in another 3 to 4 months of time you will be going for the election. So this is the last opportunity for all of you to have your electoral role in a perfect condition. क्योंकि आई थिंक इलेक्टोरल रोल इज़ द बेस जहाँ से आगे हम लोग इलेक्शंस करवाते हैं, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ से सम एरर्स इन द इलेक्टोरल रोल एट द टाइम ऑफ इलेक्शंस यू विल फेस लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज. से किसी का नाम ठीक से डिलीट नहीं हुआ या किसी का नाम गलती से डिलीट हो गया, एंड द पर्सन रिचेस एट द पोलिंग स्टेशन knowing there at the last moment that his name has been wrongly deleted, then it creates unnecessary problems for all of us. Then this is the only opportunity where you can actually rationalize your polling stations in a very suitable manner, so that voters को जब voting करना है तब कोई तकलीफ ना हो, कोई issue ना हो. So I think this is the last opportunity for all of you who will be going for the polls in the near future to have the electoral rolls in a perfect manner, because बहुत अच्छा electoral roll होगा तो ही voter turnout में भी बहुत मदद मिलती है उसकी, because it is directly linked. If the electoral roll is good, then the voter turnout is definitely improving, because you will be removing the duplicate entries, the dead entries and unnecessary entries, so it will help you in achieving a better voter turnout. I'll tell you the benefit of achieving better statistics, because वो end में आएगा मेरे slide में. Now, while giving instructions, ECI also mentions that, and आपको circular भी मिला होगा, special summary revision करते वक्त what are the cares those you need to take into consideration. The most important for us is the transparency mechanism. Each and every detail has to be equally available to all the political parties. Those all instructions have already been given it out to you. Even the sweep related instructions for the SSR have been given it out long back. I'm sure you must be carrying out a lot of these activities, but just ensure that whatever the mandate that has been given by the commission for undertaking the SSR activity, अगर कहीं पे कुछ miss out हो गया होगा, because definitely when the commission will come here, so unnecessarily it should not happen that कहीं पे आप लोग कुछ mistake में पकड़े जाए और फिर unnecessary action would be taken. So my request is, still you have some time, kindly go through and kindly carry out your SSR activity in a very transparent manner, in a very objective manner. Now, one more another focus area is, now we all know there are known errors and there are a few unknown issues. So what do we mean by known issues? Like EVM VVPAT, उसमें कहीं पे कुछ गलत हैंडलिंग हुआ या कुछ हुआ, तो then immediately it becomes a national news. Second thing is wrong deletions in the electoral roll, and the voter is reaching at the polling station finding that his name is not there or her name is not there. So then it will automatically become a national news, because आजकल क्या हो गया है कि इलेक्शन की छोटी सी भी न्यूज़ है, सो वो बहुत बड़ी होके कमीशन के सामने आ जाती है, और वो जब बहुत बड़ी होके कमीशन के सामने आती है, सो डीओ को ही सबसे ज़्यादा फेस करना पड़ता है। डेफिनेटली सीओ तक तो आएगा ही आएगा, बट डीओ को ही उसको फिर मैनेज करते बैठना पड़ता है, एंड द एंटायर एफर्ट गोज इनटू दीज नोन एरर्स व्हिच कैन इजीली बी अवर्टेड. So our request, because there are lot of unknown things which are happening now, like fake news, like deep fakes, जिस पे हमारा कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है, and definitely these will be impacting our elections in the near future. बहुत सारा फेक न्यूज़ चलेगा जिसके ऊपर हमारा कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है as of now. What you can do is you can just have the best MCMC committee in place. They are doing a good monitoring as per whatever best possible manner. They will do the monitoring job, and wherever they think that the fake news is there, at most you will inform to the ECI. So these are something unknown which is not within your control. So ECI will not mind even if somewhere we are going little wrong or maybe going little delayed, क्योंकि वो आपको पता चले फिर हमको पता चले, उसमें थोड़ा सा टाइम लैग डेफिनेटली होगा. बट जो नॉन एरर्स है, जैसे ईवीएम वीवीपैट वाले रिलेटेड कुछ हो जाए, या इलेक्टोरल रोल रिलेटेड हो जाए, या पोस्टल बैलेट जो अभी होम वोटिंग फैसिलिटी वाला है, सो उसमें कहीं पे भी कोई गलती हो जाए, सो फिर वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा दिक्कत होता है. क्योंकि इन द पास्ट, इन ड्यूरिंग असम इलेक्शंस, वेस्ट बंगाल इलेक्शंस, तमिलनाडु इलेक्शंस, देयर वेर इंस्टेंसेस व्हिच हैपेंड बिकॉज ऑफ द ह्यूमन एरर. लोगों को सस्पेंड किया गया एंड बहुत सारी कार्रवाई भी हुई है. सो माय रिक्वेस्ट इज काइंडली लुक इनटू दिस नोन एरर्स वेयर वी कैन गो रॉन्ग, एंड फॉर दिस आई थिंक द ट्रेनिंग व्हिच इज कंडक्टेड बाय द ECI विल कम हैंडी. It will give you all the possible mistakes that we can make during the elections and how to avoid those mistakes. So this ECI will be in the next 2 days. You will be having all these sessions, and then you can discuss all those issues with the relevant officers who will be coming, so that आपको ये जो known errors है या known चीज़ें, उसमें कहीं पे कोई दिक्कत नहीं आनी है और उसमें कहीं पे कोई mistake नहीं होगी. Apart from this, even ECI focuses on one more important thing, is you should be having a strong media team at your disposal, which is not only tracking the fake news and the fake narrative which is happening in the public domain, but at the same time you will have to ensure a quick response if something is going wrong in the public domain. So for that you need to have a good media team with you, so that कहीं पे भी आप फॉल्टर नहीं हो रहे हो, आपका इमीडिएट एक रिस्पांस पब्लिक डोमेन में जा रहा है. एंड जब भी अगर ECI आपको कोई रिपोर्ट पूछेगा, तो यू कैन ऑलवेज बी रेडी विथ योर आंसर दैट ऑलरेडी वी हैव क्लैरिफाइड दिस पर्टिकुलर एस्पेक्ट, एंड वी आर लुकिंग इनटू द स्टैटिस्टिक्स, वी आर लुकिंग इनटू द डेटा, एंड व्हाटएवर इज appropriate action would be taken accordingly. So at least your answer would be ready. If you have a strong team, then only they will be able to alert you possibly, and then you can immediately be ready, so that कहीं पे भी जब ECI आपको कुछ पूछेगा तो आप शायद से फिर पीछे नहीं रहोगे. Now before coming to sweep, so recently during 2020 elections, ECI came up with one concept of home voting. I'm sure your training must have been completed for that. The postal ballot facility which has been extended for the senior citizens which are 80 plus. Then PWDs with 40% and more disability for them, and the COVID patients, but no doubt now the COVID is not there. So for these two group of people, ECI provides the home voting facility. This is a completely new genre, where ECI says if you are not able to come to the polling station, we are coming and taking your valuable vote. So ये completely voluntary activity है. इसमें we appeal to the people, as far as possible, come to the polling station. Only in case if you are not able to come to the polling station, then only we are coming to you to cast your vote, because this is an Herculean exercise. You will have to have a team in place which is going to the individual's house, taking their valuable vote, maintaining the secrecy, and bringing it back and then counting it. So we as an officer need to ensure that this is not a compulsory activity. This you will have to communicate to the people at large and even to the officials below you that this is a voluntary activity where the voter can demand for the postal ballot facility if he or she is unable to come and cast vote. Then you are providing this facility, but there is a clear-cut instruction how to take these votes, how to maintain the secrecy, how to inform all the political parties and their members regarding this particular facility which is being extended. So all these things will have to be done in a very transparent manner. और जब हम लोग postal ballot facility किसी voter को provide करते हैं, we make sure that उसका नाम electoral roll में, मतलब he is not able to or she is not able to cast vote at the polling station then, because he has already registered for the postal ballot facility. Instances have happened in the past कि किसी ने postal ballot facility avail भी की है. At the time of when our machinery goes there, they don't cast vote and then turn up at the polling day for voting. To know that उनका नाम तो नहीं है, because जब आप postal ballot facility देते हो तब आप उसको वो voting के लिए allow नहीं करते हो, and without any of your error it makes unnecessary news in the public domain. Then आपको फिर उसको manage करते बैठना पड़ता है. तो postal ballot facility is something which is a new feature which you will have to manage it in a very nice manner, because it's a toll on your administrative machinery also, but we have to do it because in Election Commission of India we ensure that every vote is important and no voter should be left behind, may it be PWD, may it be senior citizen or anybody. So we have to ensure that everybody is able to cast vote, and that is why there is a huge focus on registration of PWDs, their marking, proper marking, then registration of transgenders in the electoral roll. Even the commission will ask you all these things. Then felicitation of 80 plus senior citizens, marking means registering them properly, having their details in a proper manner. And I think recently you have carried out one wonderful program of actually feliciting the newly married women, which is something which is very innovative. I think Chhattisgarh has done it very nicely, and all the DOs, because we could see the photographs. I was speaking to Madam, I was also mentioning her that we should have similar kind of activity when the commission comes. Commission will be very happy with that. So these are few things which commission will also focus upon, and commission's instructions are there. So and सबसे बढ़िया बात क्या है कि इलेक्शंस में जब हम लोग बहुत अच्छा काम करते हो तो वो इमीडिएटली विजिबल होता है ECI में. आपको लग रहा होगा कि ECI में कोई देख नहीं रहा है, बट ऐसा होता नहीं है. आपकी स्मॉलेस्ट मूव इज ऑल्सो बीइंग ट्रैक्ड एंड मॉनिटर्ड एंड वॉच्ड. हर चीज़ पे नज़र रखी जाती है, वो अच्छी है या ख़राब है, सब चीज़ों का पता होता है ECI में. कई बार हम लोग नज़रअंदाज कर देते हैं, बट उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हमको पता नहीं, हमको सारी चीज़ें पता होती है. एंड दैट इज़ वाई ECI हैज़ कम अप विद द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ गिविंग अवार्ड्स टू द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस. वी डू अवार्ड the best officials who really give their heart and soul during the election process. So there are national level awards which are given by the Honorable President of India. There are state level awards which are given at the state functions. So different election machinery. These are very prestigious awards. I am sure you will be able to carry out your work with utmost sincerity and utmost dedication, and you will bring a lot of innovations and improvements in the processes so that those are visible clearly at the ECI level, and you will be recognized at a right platform at a right place. So this is all about overall ECI. Now I'll move to the sweep, which I take care of it since last 2 years. I have been handling sweep as a vertical in ECI, voter education. So कई बार जब हम लोग जाते हैं तो we ask this question कि इसका long form क्या है, but I am just assuming that everybody knows about sweep very well now, because you have been doing wonderful sweep activities which I could actually sense it from the photographs which are placed there as a glimpse of sweep activities. So systematic voters education and electoral participation is the program, flagship program, which was started in 2009 by Election Commission of India. Now, ये शुरू करने का reason क्या है? Why it was all started all of a sudden? Is it a program where we publicize ourselves, or is it a program which is something beyond it? So, look, when we say sweep, कई लोग इसको misunderstand करते हैं. कई लोगों को लगता है कि ये तो publicity है, हमको हमारा publicity carry out करवाना है तो हम लोग sweep use करते हैं. हमको हमारा अगर TV commercial बनवा रहा है where the DO is in front of the camera, तब sweep होता है. ऐसा नहीं है. Sweep is a very systematic program because before 2019 and after 2019, if you see, so earlier elections used to be an administrative activity, a purely administrative activity, whereby you didn't have a mechanism to interact with voters at large. You were not able to have a two-way communication with your stakeholders. You were not able to have all those stakeholders together so that everybody takes participation in the election process. It became a completely administrative machinery and their mechanism, their process. Whereas sweep as a program made it possible to bring every stakeholder in the process of elections from their own side on a pro bono basis and contribute to the election process willingly by all the departments. So this is what the sweep has contributed. Secondly, it ensured that कभी पहले हम लोग देश का महात्योहार नहीं बोलते थे elections को. Elections became देश का महात्योहार after the sweep came into being. So we celebrate it. पहले elections आते थे, जाते थे, political parties अपना campaigning करते थे, and then voters used to come and cast vote. But never it became really a Mahatyawar of its kind, where we also appeal to the voters कि इसको celebrate करना है. So that is what sweep. Third thing is, it is the only program which has ensured that there would be a continuous electoral democracy in the country through our program of electoral literacy clubs. We have the program of electoral literacy club whereby schools and colleges or voter awareness forum in the private sector are supposed to have these clubs functioning, which make sure that continuous basis पे electoral democracy और electoral education लोगों को मिल रहा है on a continuous basis, because उसमें 2 महीने में एक बार हम लोग कुछ activity करने के लिए बोलते हैं. So sweep only made it possible. So sweep in the process has ensured for last 10 years that the complete face of the institution should be changed around, and it should have a human face altogether. And that is why we say that we are conducting an inclusive elections. We ensure that every vote matters and no voter is being left out, may it be PWDs, senior citizen or sex workers or tribal groups or any segment of the society should not be left behind. That is what the sweep ensures. So sweep is a multi-pronged program where you have partnerships, collaborations, where you have the local icon engagements, where you make sure that the elections become the festival. You make sure that the continuous electoral democracy and education is happening in the ground level. You ensure that there is a better electoral participation. You ensure that there is a better voter turnout, and so on and so forth. So this is what sweep. Next. So this is just some statistics about sweep, how sweep has ensured that there is an enhancement in the electoral participation, then there is an enhancement in the voter turnout, and then there is a reduction in the gap of male and female when it comes to the voter turnout and voter participation. You are seeing women are participating more in the election process than the male counterparts. So this all has been ensured because of sweep, because sweep gives you a possibility of identifying the reasons why people are not casting their vote, and then help you in correcting those reasons or anomalies which are there because of means why the low voter turnout is there, or why a particular segment of society is not participating in the election process. So that is what sweep ensures. So because after this we will be having a 2-day session with your sweep nodal officers, whereby we will be going into this gap analysis. Next. So these are different verticals of sweep. As I already mentioned, it gives you an opportunity to do research, to understand the reasons behind why people are not able to cast vote, and what are the issues which they are facing at the ground level. Because there are only touch points in election commission with ECI, with voters. When it comes to voters, there are only 2 touch points. The first touch point is when somebody wants to become a voter through registration process. So that time only he or she interacts with the Election Commission of India. That is one touch point. Another touch point is when voter comes to cast his or her valuable vote. That is another touch point. So these are the only 2 touch points whereby an individual interacts with ECI as an organization, as an institution, through you. And sweep helps you ensuring that these 2 touch points go really smooth. Voter really gets a feeling that he is being valued in the democracy. How? So that will come in the next slide, but I'll just give you a glimpse. We came up with a voter guide as a concept. You must be aware. आपको लगा नहीं होगा जब आप voter guide with epic card जब भिजवाते हो तो उसका importance क्या है, कि वोटर गाइड क्यों जाता है. इंडिविजुअल जो न्यूली रजिस्टर्ड वोटर होता है उसके पास में एक अपना एपिक कार्ड के साथ में वोटर गाइड भी हम लोग भेजते हैं, विच इज़ नोन एज न्यू वोटर्स किट इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ अ किट. सो देयर वाज अ थॉट दैट केम टू आवर माइंड कि हम जब कभी एटीएम कार्ड लेते हैं तो उसके साथ में एक किट आता है, एंड उसके साथ वो जो इंस्टीट्यूशन है उसके सीईओ का सिग्नेचर वाला एक पर्सनलाइज्ड लेटर आता है. And whenever we receive that kit, we really feel happy whenever we receive our credit card or debit card from the bank. So we really feel proud that we have received one individual letter addressed to us with our name and everything, and then we received that card, well, nicely packaged and everything. So that is why we also felt registration being the first touch point, a voter should really proud and feel very happy when he receives his epic card. No doubt there are issues when the epic card doesn't reach, and a lot of emails and complaints we receive at the ECI, but that is beyond the sweep's control. What we can do is whenever he or she gets his epic card, he should really feel happy, and that is why that sweep kit was created. Research and survey, this was about the first touch point. Second touch point was when we cast vote. So we identify the reasons कि वोटर को लॉन्ग क्यू में खड़ा रहना पड़े, उसके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं. देन PWDs के लिए AMF फैसिलिटीज़ होता है, एश्योर्ड मिनिमम फैसिलिटीज़, या प्रोविजनिंग ऑफ से टैक्सी और से व्हीकल सो दैट दे आर एबल टू कास्ट वोट. उत्तराखंड में तो बहुत अच्छा CEO ने बहुत अच्छा एक इनिशिएटिव लिया था, क्योंकि उत्तराखंड इज़ अ कम्प्लीटली हिली टेरेन. वहाँ पे क्या होता है कि वोटिंग करने के लिए अगर कोई PWD है तो उसको जाने में बड़ा दिक्कत होता है. सो उन्होंने डोली का अरेंजमेंट किया था, एंड डोली से वोटर विल कम टू द पोलिंग स्टेशन हु इज़ नॉट एबल टू वॉक. So for them they made this facility, they provided this facility from the machinery side, and it was so well received. It was really found very useful. So something of this sort. So sweep helps you understand these touch points well and have the corrective actions and measures on those. Then this is what is done through the research and survey, and basis that we prepare the sweep plan, we prepare our interventions. Then sweep, as I already mentioned, electoral literacy is carried out a continuous basis through sweep. Then we do a lot of training and capacity building programs. It helps us in achieving the partnerships, collaboration. It helps us in making the festival possible through organizing different events and conferences and other things. And lastly, it helps us in documenting the best practices which are being carried out at the ground level, and the complete documentation would be available as a central repository, and it helps us in actually making a wonderful archive for the next generations. So that is what is SWEEP, and different verticals are there which are working now. Next. So this is the new framework which we came up with, IMF plus EEE. So this is to inform, to motivate, to facilitate, to educate, to engage, and to empower the voters. A different set of activities are being carried out, and this is already very clearly mentioned in our SWEEP 4 strategy document, which is widely circulated. If you have not received the copies, we will send you the copies across. Next. Next. So this I already mentioned, this focus triad will cover it next. Next. So पीछे जाइए एक मिनट. Challenges of communication. So when we are communicating to the voters at large, now there are huge challenges which you will be facing, or which you have already been facing, and I think most of you must have overcome also. अभी मीडिया लैंडस्केप इतना बड़ा हो गया है. पहले हम लोग सोचते थे कि न्यूज़पेपर में एडवर्टीजमेंट दे दे, टीवी कमर्शियल दे दे तो हो जाएगा काम. अब ऐसा होता नहीं है. अब तो दुनिया व्हाट्सएप के भी बियॉन्ड चली गई है. अब दुनिया में जो है, मतलब जो आपको यंग वोटर्स को अगर बात करनी है, सो आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर नॉट आल्सो ऑन व्हाट्सएप. दे आर ऑन सम डिफरेंट एप्लीकेशंस ऑल टुगेदर. They are on ShareChat, they are on gaming applications, they are on different apps. ECI is working actually on these lines to engage with the young voters. So no doubt that won't come to you, but when it comes to the response management or the crisis analyzing the issues, then you will have to go through different media landscape. So media landscape has become very wide. Second thing is, if you see the electors, so much of variety is there in India. So that is why we say it is the most complex elections in the globe, because you will have to have a tribal language, you will have to have different languages, you will have to have communicate to different segments of society in their own language so that they are able to understand you better. So your communication has to be tuned according to the medium, according to the people at large. Then I already mentioned there are fake news which will be coming up. You must not have faced it in the last elections, but this election would be all about fake news. If you have not seen Instagram, go and see Instagram. You must be finding it, and therefore a lot of complaints you will be getting now onwards once you gear up for the elections. Different political parties are coming to you with different claims. कि ये fake news है, ये fake news है, इसको निकालिए, उसको निकालिए. And there are very few tools which are available with us. So this is again a challenge that we'll be facing. The fourth important challenge that we are facing at a national level is the apathy from the voters at large. You have a wonderful turnout of approximately 76.6%. That is really nice, far better than the national average. But at the national level, we are facing a problem of voter apathy. The literates, in a very lighter note, we say, literates are the most illiterate when it comes to democracy. They are the ones who don't cast vote. वो लोग हमेशा व्हाट्सएप पे एक्टिव रहेंगे, वो लोग हमेशा व्हाट्सएप पे बातें करेंगे, क्रिटिसाइज करेंगे, बट जब वोट करने की बात आती है तो नहीं करते. And that is why we face the challenge of urban apathy and youth apathy. I don't know, I think only 11 assembly constituencies out of 12 are facing a low voter turnout as far as the urban apathy is concerned in Chhattisgarh. But across the India, we are facing this huge challenge. We are trying to overcome it through different means. But though अभी तक कुछ ऐसे वो रामबाण उपाय नहीं मिला है उसके ऊपर, so we are still exploring. But these are the challenges of communication to you, to CEO office, and to us. All of us, we are facing all these challenges. Next. And these are the different sections of the society, different segments that we are dealing with, and we need to communicate with their language. Like we have youth, first-time voters, women voters, rural, urban, tribals, semi-urban, metros, service voters, senior citizens, elderlies, migrants, daily wages, marginal and vulnerable population including the transgenders, overseas voters like NRIs, and persons with disabilities and people living in the conflict and difficult terrain. So all these different segments of society are there, and we need to talk to them, we need to address their issues, and we need to ensure that the election becomes very friendly to them, and we are able to showcase the human face of elections to all these segments of the society. Next. Now, before I am moving further, I'll just take you through the journey of making of the ECI song. So, हमने एक song बनवाया था, मैं भारत हूँ. You all must be aware of it. कि आप लोगों ने सुना भी होगा कहीं ना कहीं, आप लोगों ने उसको बहुत propagate भी किया है. I'm just taking you through the journey of that ECI song just to make it little lighter, because कई बार ऐसा होता है कि monologue से थोड़ा सा monotony भी आता है. So just to break that monotony, we'll just play a multilingual song and then I'll go into its journey. एक ECI song play कर. The song is being produced in 12 different languages. Why 12? That also I'll come to you. Why these many celebrities were selected, how these celebrities were selected, what was the purpose behind it, all this I'll just, it is a very interesting story. Who has made it? Song is being produced by Subhash Ghai Foundation. Subhash Ghai, who is a veteran filmmaker, who is based out of Mumbai. उनका एक institution है Whistling Force. So he produced this song and he produced it on a pro bono basis. We have given him only the technical cost of production, जितना कैमरा, editing and shooting के लिए लगता है.
भारत है मुझ में, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझ में, मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझ में, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझ में. हम भारत को नतमस्तक है, हम योद्धा के दो हस्तक है, हम भारत भाग्य विधाता है, हम भारत के मतदाता है. मतदान मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए. আমি ভারতবর্ষ ভারত আমাতে, আমি শক্তি ধরি शक्ती आमाते. मी भारत आहे, भारत माझ्यात आहे, मी ताकद आहे, ताकद माझ्यात आहे. मतदान मतदान करण्या जाऊ चला, भारतासाठी, भारतासाठी. सत्यम भारत शिवम भारत,
भक्ति भारत शक्ति भारत.
रौनक बहारा गुलिस्तान भारत,
हर जन का कल्याण भारत.
मतदान मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए.
भारत छू भारत जे मुझमा, हूँ ताकत छू, ताकत
भारत हाँ ताकत मेरे अंदर
நான் பாரதம் பாரதம் என்னுள்ளே நான் சக்தியே சக்தி என்னுள்ளே
నేను భారతుడు దేశం ఉంది నాలో నేను బలవంతుణ్ణి బలముంది నాలో
ನಾ ಭಾರತ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಭಾರತ ನಾನು ಶಕ್ತಿ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಡಗಿದೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ
ഞാൻ ഭാരതം ഭാരതമെന്നുള്ളിൽ ഞാൻ ശക്തിയാണ് ശക്തിയുണ്ടെന്നുള്ളിൽ
মই ভাৰত ভাৰত আছে মোৰ মাজত মই শক্তি শক্তি আছে মোৰ প্ৰাণত
ମୋ ଭାରତ ମୋ ଭିତରେ ଭାରତ ମୋ ଶକ୍ତି ମୋ ଭିତରେ ଶକ୍ତି আমি ভোট দেବାକୁ ଯିବା ମୋ ଭାରତ ପାଇଁ दुई भारत छुस भारत चुंदर मन आख ताकत छुस ताकत पुयागुन
इंजगे भारत इंज भितरे रे भारत में ना इंजगे दाड़ हर इंज भितरे रे दाड़ में नहा
मैं भारत हूँ भारत है मुझ में मैं ताकत हूँ ताकत है मुझ में मैं भारत हूँ भारत है मुझ में मैं ताकत हूँ ताकत है मुझ में मैं भारत हूँ भारत है मुझ में मैं ताकत हूँ ताकत है मुझ में मैं भारत हूँ भारत है मुझ में मैं ताकत हूँ ताकत है मुझ में मतदान मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए भारत के लिए
So this song was produced in 12 different languages and why 12? So हमने पहले रखा था कि scheduled languages सारे cover करेंगे but then it was next to impossible to cover this song in 5 minutes because इसके दो versions है एक हिंदी version है which is a complete version which has all the lyrics and this was a multilingual version so 12 language then which are the major languages those were identified and basis that we covered. So those areas which are not covered, so because ECI कुछ बना रहा है तो it has to cater to all the sections of society. So तब फिर बहुत ज़्यादा discussion हुआ कि किस तरीके से करेंगे so that equal representation would be there for the entire country. So you will see there are different visuals. So we tried to cover the entire country either through visuals or through lyrics or through sound. So this is what was has been done so that all the 36 states and union territories are being covered in this song and it has a equal representation. Now came the challenge कि इसको completely politically neutral कैसे रखे. Now again after production and after say 8 months of time I am foreseeing one more challenge which you must have understood it also. India, Bharat and new group which has been formed. So again going back to ECI will have to think about it how to actually redo some portion of it so that it doesn't get into unnecessary controversy. But then जब ये बना रहे थे तब ये ये इशू था कि कैसे सारे सेगमेंट्स आए तो हमने सुभाष घई को जब लिस्ट दी तो 500-600 चीज़ें उनको दे दी कि सर आपको ये भी करना है ये भी करना है ये भी करना है तो यही सेड ये तो नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल है मैं नहीं बना पाऊंगा आप दूसरा कोई प्रोड्यूसर ढूंढ लीजिए दूसरा कोई डायरेक्टर ढूंढ लीजिए सो देन वी सैट टुगेदर वी इंश्योर दैट एटलीस्ट जो बेयर मिनिमम जितने सेगमेंट्स ऑफ सोसाइटी है उतना सारा कवर हो जाए उसमें फिर इवन हियरिंग इम्पेयर्ड यू कैन सी साइन लैंग्वेज you can see PWDs, you can see transgenders, you can see tribals, you can see South India, North India, Northeast India, everything you will see. So that has been covered well, right from kid to everyone, because and तब फिर celebrities का जब selection की बात आई तो अपॉलिटिकल कैसे रखे, तो we try to have those celebrities which are completely out of any controversy, and also celebrities from different parts of the world. So जब माधवन को लेने की बात आई तो माधवन was not there in country, so he was somewhere in Spain. So then we sent an email, we sent a WhatsApp, we asked him to give a shoot, and then he readily agreed and he gave his visual and video जो बना के भेज दिया था वहाँ से, जिसको फिर बाद में स्टिच किया गया था यहाँ पे. पंकज त्रिपाठी was somewhere in a shooting in some jungle, बिहार के पास कहीं पे, उनको वहाँ से पकड़ के फिर उनका शॉट लिया गया था. तो इस तरीके से बहुत सारी चीज़ें की गई थी. सो एनीवे इट वाज अ लॉन्ग स्टोरी. So the entire shoot took nearly 6 months of time, more than a film can take. सुभाष घई ने मुझे बहुत लाइटर नोट पे बाद में बोला भी, यार मेरा आपने 2-3 फिल्में ख़राब कर दी सॉन्ग के चक्कर में, बट ठीक है. And this song was then well appreciated and it was released in the presence of Honorable President of India. So now coming back to our presentation on sweep. So next. So this is some statistics. So as I mentioned already, you have a wonderful voter turnout of 76.6, and that is why the challenge lies with you, because जब already किसी को बहुत अच्छा percentage होता है, उससे थोड़ा भी percentage बढ़ाना है तो बहुत बड़ा challenge होता है, even in our classes, classrooms or anywhere. So now this challenge would be there in front of you, because you will have to not only stick to this percentage of voter turnout, but you will have to improve upon it. So you'll have to have a very good strategy for sweep, how you are going to improve your percentage of voter turnout. Next. So these are few low voter turnout areas. Nearly 36 assembly constituencies are below the state average, and 11 out of 12 urban assembly constituencies are below the state average. They will have to work much more when it comes to the voter turnout. We will be sensitizing your district sweep nodal officers. What are the interventions they must have planned? We'll be going into it, and we'll be then fine-tuning it, so that at a district level you are able to carry out the sweep activities in much better and much systematic manner. No doubt your CEO ma'am is highly systematic when we see her work, so we get really inspired from her, because उनका sweep interventions, activities and overall election के बारे में, she herself is very meticulous, herself is very systematic. So we also give an example of Chhattisgarh when it comes to the sweep activities and other details, to Rajasthan or to Telangana or to Madhya Pradesh or to Mizoram, कि कैसा छत्तीसगढ़ में हो रहा है देखिए और उस तरीके से थोड़ा सा emulate कीजिए. So I'm sure after the 2 days of interventions with your district sweep nodal officers, we'll be more fine-tuned, we'll be more focused. Next. So these are some of the strategies which are already mentioned in the sweep 4 document. Next. So अब क्या होता है कि आपके पास समय कम है and काम बहुत ज़्यादा है, and sweep is one of the work. So my request is don't again go into making the new creatives, making everything new by yourself. फिर से सब कुछ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. We have wonderful resource base with us. You can easily utilize those resource base and you can build upon that, so that आपका जो मेहनत है वो उतना कम हो जाएगा. So we do have existing, first of all, we do have a complete database on our ECI sweep website. So can we show that ECI sweep website का जो sweep portal है? So complete sweep resources, including sample TV commercials from different states, which is there. You can easily use those creatives. Just add your district name, changes whatever you want to change, you just change it and use it. Even taglines options we have given it to you, so that you don't have to rework. सारा सोशल मीडिया का क्रिएटिव्स हमने दिया हुआ है, एंड थीमेटिक उसको सेग्रीगेशन किया हुआ है. सो दैट इज अवेलेबल ऑन ECI स्वीप वेबसाइट अंडर द स्वीप रिसोर्सेज. यू यूज दोज स्वीप मटेरियल इजीली, spread it on various social media platforms. It has nearly 50+ sweep songs. Even to appeal the voters, 18+ voters, it has a wonderful song which has been made by Manipur पावर ऑफ 18 नाम का बहुत अच्छा सुंदर सॉन्ग है. सो ऑल दी सॉन्ग्स, म्यूजिक, creatives, TV commercials, everything is available on the Sweep portal. You can use it. Then you have the existing ELCs which are there at the school and college level. You must be having the campus ambassadors. उनका details आपके पास होगा. Just re-energize those. Just ensure that they are functioning nicely. Just direct your concerned officers, campus ambassadors, and sweep nodal officers to engage with them properly so that activities are happening on the ground. I don't know, about the industries here, but the private sector, wherever the private sectors are there, they are supposed to have these voter awareness forums, which are very active, which can actually help you in educating the voters in their industry. So activate those voter awareness forum, ensure that the employees of those industries are being educated by these forums, so that they are your arms and help. They will be providing you help when it comes to sweep. Now, as I mentioned, because of sweep, we are able to partner and collaborate with different institutions. No doubt, when it comes to private institutions, we go a little slow because private के अपने agendas होते हैं, but semi-government and government institutions, we go full on. We take their resources, we take their all available media vehicles. We ask them to channelize their energy for the sweep activities. So kindly have an active engagement with all your partners and collaborators. Activate them. You must be having a good presence on social media space. Utilize it nicely. Now it is the time, because you will be monitored through social media. That is one of the way with which we monitor your activities. We come to know about your best practices. So more you update on your social media platforms, not about you, about your activities. कई बार हमने देखा है, हमने एक डीओ को, मैं नाम नहीं लूँगा, हमने डीओ को बोला था कि आपके यहाँ पे थोड़ा अर्बन एपैथी ज़्यादा है, आप थोड़ा स्वीप पे काम कीजिए. एंड डीओ वाज वेरी स्मार्ट. So he said, हो जाएगा सर, डोंट वरी, सब कुछ करवा लूँगा. And to our surprise, we are seeing on the poll day or before that a video nicely shot of his own appealing the voters at large कि आइए वोट करें. So it was a more of a personal publicity than actually a sweep activity. कमीशन गॉट वेरी अनॉयड, ये क्या ड्रामा है, हमने इसको स्वीप एक्टिविटीज करने के लिए बोला था और इसने स्मार्टली अपना वीडियो बना के डाल दिया एंड सेइंग कि मैं स्वीप एक्टिविटीज कर रहा हूँ. सो माय रिक्वेस्ट, नो डाउट you people are actually local heroes when it comes to the district. So no doubt your face appeal to the people at large, but at the same time we also ensure there is a real sweep activity and it is not a personal glorification. So that we should avoid, because unnecessarily कहीं पे कुछ देखा जाएगा, then it won't be seen in a very positive manner. So social media, activate your presence, because we'll be monitoring your activity through that. And obviously you have a huge influence and network at the district level. Kindly utilize it nicely. So these are all existing available resources with us. We do, I already mentioned about the sweep publication, games and creatives which are there on the website. Next. So already mentioned partnership. If you have not activated them, kindly have a meeting with all your organizations which are there in the district. Give them task, prepare a sweep calendar, give them activities which need to be carried out by them, and kindly put one person on the job to monitor their activities so that your job is done. आपको बहुत सारा ऐसा activities मिलेगा जो already हो रहा है ground पे. Despite your presence, things are happening on the ground and you are able to post it on the social media which are being monitored by us. Next. So ask your partners to do it. When it comes to the private institutions, we don't say no, but be cautious, because private institutions are allowed to do voter education, but under the garb of voter education, they are not allowed to collect any data from anybody. Strictly no, because it created a lot of problems. When it came to Karnataka, Bengaluru Municipal Commissioner had given some work of voter education to one private institution. They started collecting the data. Political parties complained. There were senior officers were suspended. You must be aware of it. Senior IAS officers थे उसमें दो जिनको face करना पड़ा था wrath of the commission. So unnecessarily things happen when we deal with the private players. So you deal it, there's no problem, there is no strict no from our side, but be cautious, look into their political linkages and then go for it. If it is completely politically neutral, go for it, and see to it that they are not collecting any data. Next. Now we'll be asking again under the turnout implementation plan to identify these partners as well as the local icons who have some influence amongst the public, so that you can utilize their faces, their voices to appeal the voters at large. So you can have RJs, you can have celebrities, you can have sports persons and different people. Identify them, engage with them. I'm sure they would be very happy to join you when it comes to the completely apolitical content. Next. So this is about 360-degree communication. Next, पीछे जाइए एक minute. So you are supposed to be there on entire landscape of the media. This is just a glimpse of it. Next. अब core focus area, no doubt अभी non-election period बोल नहीं सकते हम लोग, इस you are already into an election period, but थोड़ा सा अभी वक्त है. So you will have to focus on these themes which we have clearly indicated to you, like purification of electoral rolls or registration of new voters, that you must be doing it. आपको थोड़ा सा उसको activate करना है. Value of one vote, इसके ऊपर बहुत सारा videos हमारे पास में already है, उसको utilize कीजिए. During election period you will have to focus upon, already you must be doing EVM VVPAT demonstrations, that you will have to activate again. Then you will have to focus on the ethical elections aspect and the KYC and CVGIL, and advertisements on the poll day and other things that is there. So ये presentation will be sharing with all of you. Next, this is about the district level sweep committee and the state level sweep committee. I'm sure that is active now, that is functioning nicely, and it is functioning well. You are able to monitor their activities, you are able to conduct their meetings. Kindly re-ensure that they are in place, they are active. Next, this is just a sweep activity calendar which gives you the timelines and the different activities. I'm sure this must be happening on the ground. Next. Yeah. So what is common minimum sweep program? These are the things which you will have to ensure at the ground level. मतलब कुछ होना हो, ये तो होना ही होना है कोई भी हालत में. So first is distribution of sweep kit to new voters. हर वोटर को एक एपिक कार्ड और उसका जो वोटर गाइड है वो जाना है थ्रू दिस स्वीप किट. Then distribution of voter guide to every household 5 days prior to the elections on the poll day. 5 days prior to the poll day. So voter guide जो है वो हम लोग generally जो voter slip होता है उसके साथ में distribute करवाते हैं. So that उसमें सारा do's and don'ts and everything has been mentioned कि कौन से identity proofs are allowed, कहाँ पे आपका polling station है, उसमें concern मतलब BLO का नाम और सब कुछ दिया होता है, किस तरीके से EVM VVPAT को use करके voting करना है. So this is a very handy book which has been created by ECI. So you'll have to ensure that its distribution is properly happening at the ground level 5 days prior to the poll along with the voter slip. Then there is a new thing which we came up with. So हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट का अपना एक स्पेशलिटी होता है, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट का अपना एक पेक्युलर फीचर होता है जिसके लिए वो जाना जाता है. We appeal to the DOs to have the thematic decor and display outside your polling station depicting that speciality. जैसे गिर फॉरेस्ट था तो उन्होंने एक डिस्प्ले बनाया था जिसमें लायन को उन्होंने रखा हुआ था. So which was giving a wonderful look and feel because it is ultimately a festival. So we need to highlight our own cultural aspects of our district on the polling station. This is a new direction. So you'll have to ensure that thematic display and decor is happening at the district level. So there are number of districts like 33, so 33 thematic displays would be there, which the commission would be announcing during the press conference. So kindly ensure अगर आपने इस पे कुछ work नहीं किया है तो अभी कर लीजिएगा. Analysis of low voter turnout areas and reasons thereof, इसके लिए हमने turnout implementation plan दे रखा है आपको. I'm sure you must have filled it up. अभी हमारा उसके ऊपर भी presentation होगा CEO मैडम के तरफ से, so उसके ऊपर भी discussion होगा and with your district sweep nodal officers also the discussion will be happening. Then every household is supposed to be connected with the BLO to the extent possible through WhatsApp groups. And whatever material that you will be sending from CO office to DO to the next level and then to the BLO, and BLO is supposed to then circulate it amongst the households about the whatever the information and education material that is there. So you are supposed to ensure that these are groups which are active. Activating ELCs on the ground, I have already spoken. Social media contest and crowdsourcing of ideas. Then posters on topics of voter registration, polling process, KYC app, AVM, VVPAT functioning, etc. at the polling station. These are our standing instructions which you will have to mention, which you will have to ensure as a common minimum sweep activities. Next. So this is just a glimpse of voter guide for all of you. And पीछे जाइए एक मिनट. So this as a voter pledge letter from all of you to the concerned voter with your signature, it is supposed to go, or if not by your signature, then the CEO signature, it is supposed to go to the voters. So this is what I was mentioning when it is coming to the sweep kit. So that's it under the sweep activities. My only request is kindly activate your teams. From the glimpse, I could sense it that the activities are going nicely. Now it's a time to have the targeted interventions to fine tune our sweep activities so that हम लोग वही common sweep program ना करें जिसमें सिर्फ रंगोली हो रहा है या कुछ हो रहा है. We'll have to ensure कि जहाँ पे जो gaps हैं उस हिसाब से we are able to do those programs which are addressing to those gaps so that आपका जो voter turnout है वो बढ़ेगा. When you are doing all these things, कोशिश ये कीजिए कि हाई रेजोल्यूशन फोटोग्राफी एंड वीडियोग्राफी ठीक से हो एंड थोड़ा बहुत इसका राइट अप ठीक से बना रहे. Why this is needed? Because post elections these are memories not only for you but for the ECI as a whole, because this will help you in making a wonderful report, submitting it to us when we appeal for submission of your entries for the national awards. So as you are aware, that happens on 25th of January. So I'm sure a lot of good case studies will be coming from your side, which not only would be emulated at the national level, but which will be worth rewarding at the National Voters Day or the whenever the time comes. So all the best to all of you, to a wonderful team present. All the best to Madam CEO Madam for her leadership, and you will have a wonderful time in the next 3-4 months since the elections are there. All the best. Thank you.